Live from the Sims Tower West in the Jim Robinson Toyota Studios, we are AM 1600 WKKX. From AM 1600 WKKX, the Valley's new watchdog. It's time once again for George Kellas, brought to you today by Coors and Coors Light.
And we welcome you back to the 5 o'clock hour. George Kellas, Todd Jeffers, Dougie Boyd. All brought to you by Coors Light. Go ahead, Doug.
I got 3 calls during the break. There's an accident on I-470 westbound about a mile across into the Ohio border. And there's a car upside down, and traffic is backing up. So avoid I-470 westbound if possible.
I-470 westbound. Okay, we got a bad
Now, how
situation.
can you do that going up that hill?
You lose control of your car and go tumbling, man. It's a tough hill. I mean, I don't know, coming down.
You know what a really tough hill is?
Okay.
And I don't know why they don't do something about this, because we have accidents there at least once a week, is when you're coming down from up around Cabela's down into Wheeling.
Right.
And you got that big right-hand sweeping turn.
Oh, absolutely.
Around
2 mile hill, that whole thing.
And it's 70 miles an hour, the speed limit is. And it really ought to be 55. Because if it's a 70 mile an hour speed limit, you know an awful lot of people are taking that extra 6 or 7.
Right.
So you're talking about trucks and all kinds of things coming down there at nearly 80 miles an hour. And at some point, you know, there are points where you have to make a little steeper turn than you want. I can feel it in my van.
I know what you're saying.
My van's kind of heavy, and I can feel the pull on that van when I'm making that turn if I'm going a little bit fast.
And if you're from outside the area and you're not anticipating it because you know it,
and you don't know where it goes and how bad it is,
you could go, and that's one reason why I think there's more than a fair share of accidents, especially in the wintertime.
Oh, in the wintertime, it's brutal. When it gets slick over there.
It's real bad. All right, 214-1600, 866-514-1600. Both the Zogby and the Gallup daily tracking poll. This is nationwide. Dougie, was this registered or did it say? Registered voters or likely voters? Didn't say. All right, whatever. The daily tracking poll has Obama 47%, McCain 45%. Rasmussen's
the one that's always likely voters.
Likely voters. McCain 48%, Obama 47%. Okay? And Sarah Palin will be on Hannity and Combs without Combs tonight at 9 o'clock. So Sean Hannity will interview Sarah Palin one-on-one tonight at 9 o'clock, her second interview. She had one with Charlie Gibson, and she will do Fox News tonight. So I think a lot of people will be watching. Let's go to Vince Gallagher for the carnage and the grisly, ugly. It's a good thing we were off the air Monday when we lost 500 points.
Yes.
We can't hide anywhere today. We're on the air, and we're down another 400 plus. We've lost 900 and some points in 2 sessions this week.
Right, and you gave me another quandary. West Virginia, Sarah Palin. West Virginia, Sarah Palin. It's just tough out there. But can you hear me all right, George?
I hear you, Vince. You sound like you're talking to me through a...
I'm on a cell phone because I'm out of remote. So
all right.
The Dow was at 10,609.66, down 449 points. The Nasdaq 109 points down. The S&P 500 57 points down. Volume 9.3 billion shares on New York, 3 billion on the over-the-counter. We had 90% of all stocks were on decline today. We had 1,000 companies that were on the new low list. So that is just a rout.
Yeah, I mean, look, do you have any idea, by recollection, when the last time the Dow was at 10.6?
10.6. Well, we hit 10.6 last September.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Or September of 01.
September of 01 was the last time, and that was right after 9/11. The Dow was at 10. So in other words, this market has flatlined for 7 years. Right. That's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. And then gold was up $83.60 today, the highest one-year rise in gold in a day ever. And you can see how scared No, you know, the world is, not just the United States, but the world. Oil at 96.69 up, $5.54.
Up $5. And what, pray tell, drove the price of oil up along with the price of gold as the commodities went upwards today? Was there any explanation for that?
Well, again, when the dollar falls, automatically the oil goes up, and the dollar fell today. So that was a key factor.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, never.
Okay, I just wondered, because everybody I talk to, look, we've been through 12 recessions since the Depression, and we've been through ups and downs. We've been through savings and loan crisis, and we've been through the one day where the market lost 25% of its value back in 1987, and we've been through savings and loans and this and that. I swear to you, I don't remember anything in terms of sustained negative financial information, not only nationally but internationally, in my lifetime.
With regard to the financials, that's true. We're talking about A-plus rated, AAA rated companies that now no longer exist. Bear Stearns, Lehman Brothers, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and now AIG, just to stay in business, had to set up a 2-year loan for $85 billion, and they're paying 11%.
Now, again, for those who say government doesn't need to be involved in private enterprise, here's what's happened there on that transaction. In exchange for the government bailout, the government will now have, what, an 80 or 85% controlling interest in what's left of AIG. What the hell's going on here?
Well, that protects insurances, annuities, people that have, accounts with them. But if you're a shareholder, you're pretty much not ever going to see a high value in your value of your stock. Okay?
Right. If you have AIG stock, it might as well be junk at this point in time, because it's never going to be worth anything ever again. And my guess is that a lot of us in mutual funds and things like that probably have that mixed in there somewhere with 8 or 9 other mutual funds in this account or that, CD or this